Hey folks, welcome back to another Charlie in the Rain interview. And my favorite thing to do here is bring you all the Aussie acts who are like just starting out, just putting out those first few tracks, but you know you're looking at these artists and they're going to be your new favorites. They're going to take over the scene. It's just a matter of time. I'm joined here today by an artist who's just putting out his second single. As soon as I pressed play, I had to like stop everything. I was sucked into this song. It's a gorgeous song. You are going to hear so much more about it. I'm joined here today by the Naarm-based indie pop up-and-comer Sebastian Haysman. How are you doing?
I'm amazing. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, I'm so excited. And I meant exactly what I said then. I'm so excited for like to see the world domination, to see what comes from this music project for you because I can feel it. I can feel it. These songs are
Thank
amazing.
thank you so much. I'm very excited for them to be out. Yes.
Yes. And we're like setting the scene. It's Valentine's Day weekend. We've got like the hectic, loved up craziness of the world, the Hallmark holidays. And you've just put out this track. You are like taking us through it. Your new song, Sweet Talk, it is so like it's cinematic. You just get sucked into it. Your vocal performance is just so captivating. I'm obsessed with Sweet
You.
Talk. Can you tell us a little bit about this track?
Yes. So I wanted to draw on the expression actions speak louder than words. Um, and how, I don't know, I hope it's relatable, but, or maybe it's just my fatal flaw in that sometimes when you get a bit too, I don't know, obsessed with someone, you tend to turn a blind eye to the things they're doing and you just listen to the words they're saying, even though they don't have as much substance as the words do, as the actions do. But despite that, you still knowingly go for it with them anyway, no matter how much it hurts you. And so I guess the song is very passionate. It has a lot of urgency and desire about it, but it also has a lot of self-awareness. It's like I'm aware of this problem. And I guess that's why the song climaxes like it does, because it's like this big mental turmoil I'm experiencing of realizing this is my fault as well. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's one of those things where it's like you don't want to think about this. You just like live in the back of your mind, feel like it's fine, it's a problem for another day. But this song, you're taking us through the emotions that someone would normally hide. I realized on like my fourth listen to it, it's got a longer runtime than your like traditional song. It's not like just like a 3 minute song. It's close to 5 minutes, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is very long. I struggle with that when writing songs. I'm always writing and I think it's fine. And then I look at my voice memo and it's like, oh my God, how am I at like 4 minutes and 45 seconds? They haven't even said that much. But yeah, it's quite long. We struggled, me and my producer Jared, his name is Small Steps. We struggled with the intro because initially the song had a longer intro. Intro was a bit more dramatic, built up a bit more, but it made the song like 4 minutes 45. And we were like, no, like we have to make a sacrifice here. So we cut the intro. It's still an intro, but it's shorter. So yeah, it was very difficult to keep it as succinct as possible.
But I didn't even realize that. Like, I didn't even consciously click it in my head. I just got so sucked into it. I'm just like, you expect you just hear like a radio song, and normally when you get to the point of like the third chorus, you're kind of like, okay, like it's happening again. No, I had none of those feelings. I was just so into it. I literally texted you. I'm like, I've just played the song like 3 times on repeat. I'm just like, I am so in it because it's got
So
that
bad.
feeling. Like it sucks you in. It's like cinematic. It's the whole like I could close my eyes and see like a movie scene with it. Is this something you were like intentionally aiming for when you were putting this track together?
I definitely wanted to achieve that cinematic feel. I kind of wanted to make a song that, like, if my favorite artist released a song like this, I would love. Because for me, like, I love when my favorite artist release a song that starts like intimate, kind of like soft, and you're in it, and then it really builds. And then I love songs when by the end the artist is just belting their heart out, like at the top of their range, like and there's so many backing vocals and instruments and strings happening. That's my favorite type of song. And I really wanted to make this song feel like it was a real like mental peak of like pain. And so I wanted it to feel as like passionate and cinematic and sound like, I don't know, a lot of the inspo for the song was like Lana Del Rey, like Born to Die, Ride era. And also some like Florence and the Machine,
Mm.
even like Olivia Rodrigo in her like huge choruses. That was a big inspiration point for it. I wanted it to feel very dramatic.
Mhm. Yeah, oh, you've nailed it. You genuinely have. I'm really hoping, like, I've had this recent fascination with like films making it onto soundtracks and like the big movie moments and when you just see the songs differently after they're in those scenes. I'm manifesting a huge sync moment for this song. I want to
Thank
see it in a
you.
movie or a TV show.
I would love that. I would love for it to just be in a moment where a character is just like breaking down and just having like a full mental breakdown. That would be perfect. Not for them, but I would love to watch that.
Yeah, and then whenever like anyone who watched that is having their emotional breakdown, they've got the song for it. They'll press play on Sweet Talk.
Exactly. That's the dream. Yeah.
But yeah, outside of having those emotional breakdown moments, I'd love to ask, what would you say is the ideal listening experience for Sweet Talk? Where are we? What are we doing? What's the vibes?
It's a good question. I remember vividly like when we had developed like quite a mix that was quite close to being finished. And I remember it was at night time and I was driving home from seeing my friends and I was driving along the freeway, drive safely. I was driving along the freeway, like blasting it. And it was like the first time hearing it that I was like, oh my God, like I am so, so, so excited for this song. So I guess I would say driving at night in a freeway highway situation, driving the speed limit, of course. But like windows down, singing as loud as you can, making it feel like you're going like as fast as this song is, if that makes sense. I did that and it felt really like, okay, this is the way to listen to this song in a car, definitely.
Ah, it really, really encapsulates the main character moment where it's like it's all making sense to you and it's like, I need to do something about it, but I won't. I'll just sit in it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yes. Okay. I do not drive, so I'm gonna have to ask the bus driver to go like super fast and get
Yes.
super into it.
Yes, yes, you will. Sacrifice have to be made. You're gonna have to ask that bus driver.
Just call up the Uber and be like, I don't care what laws you break. Well, I do, but like,
Yes, I don't want to endorse any criminal behavior, but yes.
that's fair. It's above the indie artist pay grade. We understand. Yes, and I mentioned before, this song really reminds me of Conan Gray's Super Egg. I'm a massive Conan Gray fan, so I feel like in my head, I'm like, it slots in there. You've like really embraced the Rose aesthetic, the Valentine's weekend release. I feel like that's why I'm getting a lot of those vibes. I'd love to ask, how did this aesthetic world you've created around this track come about? Did you know this was the right time to release it? You had like roses were brought to your gig for the release of paper cuts. Like, how did this all
Yeah.
fall into place?
Yeah, I kind of always struggle a little bit with coming up with the creative concept, like what to make the cover art and like the visual. I feel like all songs, a great way to like market a song is giving it a visual cue. I feel like when artists do that, it really makes me like excited for the song because it has like an image or a theme associated. And I remember it was in like late November, I'd say. It was when my debut single Paper Cuts was coming out, and I was thinking, wait, the song was starting to come to a close, and I was thinking, wait, if I time this well, it was like kind of December. I was like, if I time this well, if I like upload it by like early mid-January, like it could come out perfect timing for Valentine's Day, which is mid-Feb. And I was like, okay, well now it's time to hustle. I was like, no, we're getting this master recording done. We're getting the cover art shot. And I remember when I was doing the cover art with Valentina Moroni, it was like right before Christmas. It was the most hectic time ever. And she was like, okay, that's okay. Like we're going to do it. We're going to get it done by Christmas so that you can upload it and it can be ready by Valentine's Day. Because I really loved, because there are a lot of references to like flowers and roses in the song, and just like feeling like in love, but then as the story develops, you realize, no, like it's not a healthy love. And so I thought it would be fun to align with Valentine's Day, for the people who aren't with Valentine this year, maybe. So yeah, it just timed up perfectly, which was a relief.
Mm. Oh, I love it. And I love kind of that, like, as I mentioned before, it's a Hallmark holiday. I love the opposition. I love the opposition to it. I love people who are standing up and being like, here's the anthem for everyone else today.
Yes, exactly, exactly. We singles need more representation.
Yes. And maybe putting you on the spot here, maybe a big question, but I'd love to ask if anyone's tuned into Sweet Talk and they're like, okay, I feel very seen. This is my situation. Do you have any advice for them?
Oh, self-awareness is the first step. So this song is very self-aware. So just channel that, realize that you might be at fault here a little bit if you are in the same boat as I am. Um, but also like, if it's not hurting you too much, whatever, take it easy. Honestly, adds to the story, adds content, makes material for a song at least. So
Yeah, for the plot. You've got to make some sacrifices for the story.
exactly, 100%.
Yeah, and red flags actually don't look that red through rose-colored glasses. That is actually a very valid point.
Yeah, exactly, 100%.
Yes. Oh, I'm honestly still in shock that this is like the second single you're putting out. Like I was listening to it before and I was like, this is such like a well-polished, well put together piece. I'm
Thank you.
I think it's genuinely crazy.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so glad you like it.
Yeah, because it's only been a couple of months since you put out that debut single, Paper Cuts, at the end of November, which is also like a really hectic time of year for the music industry. Releasing a song in Mariah Carey's like Christmas Shadow is a very bold move, I must say.
I know I was nervous about that. I was like, how am I going to compete with bloody Mistletoe by Justin Bieber? How am I going to compete with that? Um, yeah, it was really hectic because we finished like actually like recording, mixing, mastering the song Paper Cuts in like late October, and I was like, oh, I could release it before December, or I could just wait until 2026. But I was just so excited to get it out there, and so I was like, nah, I'm just gonna release it, like whatever. And it was very hectic, I'll be honest. Like the release of Paper Cuts, it felt a little bit like a time crunch, but I'm glad it all worked out. So this one I took my time a lot more with, and through the release of Paper Cuts and all, we were very like deep into the recording of Sweet Talk. And so the whole time I was doing all the Paper Cut stuff, I was like just thinking, oh God, I'm so excited for the next one. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm so excited for the next one. And I'm so happy that it's finally here.
Yeah. Oh, being on that hustle, I could not relate. I would burn out way too quickly there.
Yeah.
That,
It-
I'm sure then, if these releases, you're finishing them, you're getting them out so promptly. You've been working for a while behind the scenes before this on this, I'd presume.
Yeah, I've been writing for quite a while. I actually only started really playing the songs I'd written for like audiences like last year, to be honest. I remember I was playing them for some of my friends and they were kind of shocked because I always just sang covers, and I'd started doing gigs a bit more, which kind of amped my confidence a little bit. And I feel like when you write a song, it's such a private experience and you don't fully have like reasonable judgment to know whether the song is like good or if people will relate to it because you're the only one that's heard it. And of course, I'm going to think all of my songs are good because I'm writing them. So it's like, I found it quite a hump to get over to playing them for other people. And also, songwriting is so like revealing, like it exposes a lot about your inner monologue. And so I was kind of worried. But I just started performing them like early last year, but I'd been writing for a long time before that. And I had a lot of songs in the vault. And so I guess one of my struggles at the moment is just like picking which one to do next. I'm really bad at that. I just don't, because I want to do them all, but obviously that's not how it works in the very beginning. You have to kind of prioritize which ones you think people will connect with the most.
Oh, that's one of my like least favorite things from the fan perspective. You'll see an artist and they'll perform just like such a solid catalog of unreleased songs, and then it's 5 years later and you're like, hello, like is the song
I
coming? I'm
know.
waiting.
Yeah. I know. I feel like this year, I don't know what it holds, whether it holds an EP or just like 100 singles. I just want to get my songs out there because like it's lovely hearing them in my voice memos app on just me and the piano, but I'm itching to hear them with production. So yeah, it's an exciting process, but yeah, it's hard being a fan of other artists and waiting.
Yes. Oh, it's okay though. I'm sure these voice memos, I'm sure they're going to eventuate into songs that I'm going to have on repeat. I can promise that much.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind when I'm recording it. Thank you.
Yeah, just be like, which one seems the most like a song Charlie would vibe with? Yep, okay, that one's
Yeah,
next.
yeah, 100%.
Yes, okay. And I know you just said you're not sure what the year will bring, which is so valid. In my head, I still feel like we're at the very start of the year, even though we're like halfway through February almost. It's a very, very scary thing to conceptualize. But I'd love
Very.
to ask, do you have any like bucket list goals you're really looking forward to ticking off in 2026?
Yeah, I guess just releasing more singles for sure. I would love a play on Triple J sometime
Mm.
soon. I'm manifesting that. And just maybe like bigger shows, bigger headlines, bigger venues, and just like connecting with a broader audience. I feel like it's so special. Even just like what's afforded by like social media and TikTok
Mm.
is when you have strangers on the internet comment on your videos, it's like so wow, it's like the world is so large. Like this is such an
Mm.
amazing opportunity. So I would just love to connect with new people. Plays on Triple J, plays on more radio
Mm.
stations. Would love an editorial playlist moment. That would be awesome. Yeah.
Okay, I'm manifesting for you. I feel like a few of those things, you're gonna look back at this like this sort of moment in a few months and be like, oh, I breezed past that.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully.
Yes, and okay, for us watching, for us listening to your music and loving your music, what would you say we can do to best support you to get you up to kicking those bucket list items off the list?
Oh, thank you. That's very generous. Just listening to the songs if you like them. And I post quite a lot on TikTok. I've been trying to hold myself accountable to posting as much as I can on TikTok, especially covers. I definitely started that last year when I knew, okay, I'm going to release music in a few months. I was like, okay, I'm going to get a head start now on filming TikToks and just being regular with it. So even just taking a look at my TikToks and leaving a review on my songs on Triple J Unearthed. I feel like I'm really pitching myself to the world right now. And I don't know, just staying tuned and coming to gigs. Yeah, that would be great. But obviously, I know everyone's got busy lives, so no pressure.
No, but also like some of those things are so easy. Like follow along on social media, turn on the post notifications if you're eager. Like every little like and comment leaves such a big impact in the long run.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, I'm obsessed. I'm so excited to see everyone's reactions to Sweet Talk. Like that sounds like a weird thing for me to say as someone who has nothing to do with the song, but I know how it's like resonated with me. So now I'm so excited to see if it's resonating with everyone else.
Yeah, I'm so glad you feel that way. I'm very excited too. I feel like it's very different from paper cuts. I feel like it feels a lot more, if it unlocks like a different emotion, I
Mm.
feel. And I hope it takes people aback a little bit. I hope it feels a little bit unexpected because I feel like I am quite a like piano ballad oriented artist and writer. So this song was very fun, like throwing in different instruments. Like, oh my God, I'm going to throw in a drum. Like, what? What the hell? That's so weird. I was like,
Mm.
electric guitar? Sure. So it was so fun to make it because I knew, okay, this
Mm.
is really gonna, um, I don't know, provide like a point of contrast, I feel, from paper cuts. Um, but it's so good to have both. Like I love the
Mm.
slow, sad song in paper cuts. I love a slow moment. But I'm excited for the world to hear Sweet Talk because it
Yeah.
feels a lot more I don't know, fiery, I guess, in a
Mm.
different emotion in that way, a lot more frustrated and a lot more angry. And a lot more introspective as well.
Mm.
I'm not just blaming the other person. Um, so yeah, taking some accountability in this one.
Yeah, I feel like it's a really good duality to have as well. Like sometimes you just need to have that moment where it's just like it's a sad song, you're more stripped back, and it's like, okay, I'm feeling, and then you need to branch over. You need to be like, okay, I have emotions, and I'm blaming someone else. I'm blaming myself. I'm blaming everyone.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm such a sucker for like piano-driven songs though. So I'm like, I need to. You've posted a few piano videos of Sweet Talk, haven't you?
I have,
Mm.
yeah. I remember I posted one so long ago when I wrote it in like May or June.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, I've been trying to post a little bit more. I feel like part of me is like, don't spoil the melodies, like all the lyrics, like let people hear them at first. But I'm like, no, like I'm giving spoilers. I don't care. So I've just been posting a couple verses on the piano. I guess would be interesting for people to hear that when they hear how the song is recorded with a lot more instruments in it.
Mm.
But I guess people that have also come to my gigs and stuff have
Mm.
only heard it on the piano or only on like the electric guitar. So yeah, it's exciting to play them like a full cinematic version.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so like, I need to just fully sit down and listen to the piano version, then listen to the record and then go for that. Because
Yeah,
sometimes a song has like many different lives, and it's all depending on how you're hearing it.
Definitely. When we
Mm.
started recording it, we started with just doing the vocals and the piano lines.
Yeah.
And there's a version on my phone that I'm still like so attached to. It's just a piano version, and it's only got
Mm.
piano and vocals and harmonies. I remember one of my best friends has it, and he was like obsessed with it. And it was like we had to both like let go. We had to be like, no, like stop listening to the piano version because
Mhm.
it's not going to sound like this. But it's nice to come back to that version because I love hearing a song stripped back on the piano. But I'm so excited for people to hear the full version of it. But yeah, I definitely come back to that piano demo quite a bit.
Mm. That's so valid. Oh, I miss piano. I used to like hear so much piano driven stuff. And now when I'm like shuffling my playlist and I hear a piano song, I'm just like, whoa, I'm getting
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah. I feel like it always captures me in like Adele, stuff
Mhm.
like that. Like immediately, I love the sound of a piano intro. Not that the song has that, but in the future, for my next ones,
Yeah.
maybe.
That's okay. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. My shuffle on my playlist will know exactly when that comes out.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And when talking about that voice memo you keep returning to and listening to, one of my favorite things to find out is who the artists I'm listening to are also listening to. Because I feel like then I understand the music in a whole different way. Like, if that makes
Mm.
any sense, I'm so obsessed with asking this question. So I'd
Yeah.
love to know which Aussie songs and which Aussie artists you've been listening to lately and absolutely loving.
Yeah. I might actually whip out my Spotify
Yeah.
so I don't miss anyone out. But I've really been loving a lot of Australian music over this summertime. I feel like it always aligns really well with the weather
Mm.
as well. Um, but I've been loving Holly Hebe and Chloe Parche's song Hot. I'm obsessed with that song. My phone service is so slow, so sorry. But I'm loving Hot. That's such a
Mm.
fun summer song.
Yeah, and like
You go,
Holly
sorry.
Hebe with like bringing back the piano and the keyboard as well. Like, oh, hats off to her.
Yeah. Yeah, and I saw one of her TikToks she posted. It was like just her singing on the piano. I was like, oh, the song is beautiful. Um, Also loving a lot of Darcy Haven's EP that she
Mm,
released last year, like A Good Man, Girlfriend. I love
mm,
those songs. Obviously, a huge fan of Erica Avenue, all of their songs, like the soundtrack to my life. Annabelle Grace, Fingers Crossed,
mhm.
is such an insane song. I love Lottie Gallagher. I saw one of her headlines like last year, and she's an unreal performer. And the song Out of Patience is like such a good song.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, I also am a big fan of Royal. Their album they released last year was beautiful. Loved it. So yeah, I feel like it's a real moment for Australian music at the
Yeah.
moment. I hope it just keeps growing.
Yeah. Oh, so many of those names you just mentioned. I'm also like, they're at that point where they're so close to becoming like such a national thing. Like Darcy Haven, Holly Hebe, and Chloe Parche. I'm like, they are this close, and I can't wait for the entire nation, the entire world, to switch on and start listening to their music. Oh, so good, such good stuff.
100%. I feel like
Mm,
whenever I feel like it's a very normal experience where we feel like, oh, we've run out of music to listen to. Like you keep
mm,
playing the same songs, and I feel like that's just a product of streaming culture. But
yeah.
I feel like whenever I get in those moods, I always think, no, no, there are so many local artists I haven't discovered yet. Like this is perfect opportunity. I'm gonna go. I even did that today. I was like, I haven't really fully in depth listened to like the Folk Bitch Trio's album or
Yeah.
like. Not that they're like local, but I was like, really, no, there's so much undiscovered music in that world. That's always so fun to discover when you feel like you're sick of the all the liked songs that you have from like the big artists.
Mm. Yeah, or like what I've been doing recently a lot is like finding artists where it's like I only know one or two songs off the album or only a couple of songs from them and actually listening to the full album because I love to say that I do it, but I get so like caught up in life that I never listen to the full album unless it's an artist that I'm like, like really into. And I
Yeah.
did that like at the end of last year. Troye Sivan's latest album, I only knew like the singles, but I've been
Mm.
listening to the whole album and now I'm obsessed with every song that wasn't a single off of it.
Yeah, I loved that. Was it
Mm.
something to give each other? Is that the
Yeah,
name of that
yeah,
one?
yeah,
Yeah, I loved that album. So good.
yeah.
I really love appreciating like a body of work, like listening to it
Yeah.
start to finish when it comes out. I'm like, if an artist releases an album, you have to press
Mm.
start from the beginning. Like you have to listen to it top to bottom because they've ordered it a certain way on purpose.
Yeah.
I love appreciating like a piece of work, and it's like you're taking me on a story, like I'm listening to like a movie right now.
Yeah, and it's like it feels like such a powerful thing. Like it's free to do. Like it's what you're supposed to do with the album. But in the age of playlisting or the age of like people only know the 15-second snippet from TikTok, it's such like a powerful act to be like, no, I'm listening to the whole thing. I'm blocking off 20 minutes, half an hour and go start to finish. Yeah, oh, I
Exactly.
need to get back in the habit of it.
Yeah, it's makes I feel like it makes music so much more intimate when you
Yeah.
listen to like a full album.
Yes. Okay. I love it. I can't wait to listen to your full album when you get to the album stage.
Thank you. Hopefully not too far away. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I love it. I'm loving your music. I'm loving Sweet Talk. Thank you so much for making the time to tell us all about the track.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me. I hope everyone connects to it a little bit or loves it as much as I do. I'm so proud of it and I'm so excited for people to hear it. Thank you so much for listening to it multiple times. That's so lovely of you. Not even out. Well, we're filming this on Sweet Talk Eve, so I'm
Yes.
very anticipation's killing me right now. So yeah, thank you so much for having me though and chatting about it.